Hey guys! It's that time of the week again when I'm gonna tell you about last week's face-off episode and tell you about the custom that I made based on it. Yay! There are not that many episodes left of face-off for this season, and to be completely honest, I'm kinda over it at this point. I don't know why, it's just felt like the season has been going on forever and it's like not ending anytime soon, feels like, but I'm still trying to just make those customs and make them as individual and as cool as possible, so I hope that you guys like this one again this week. So last week's challenge, as I told you in last week's vlog, was inspired by the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. So there was war, famine, pestilence, and death. And so out of those 4, I decided to go with death because I'm not really into making like super gory or like gross looking customs, and I thought death was an option which is kind of, you know, it's possible to make something that's not super scary, not gross in any way, but more like sinister and maybe like sad looking and you know, not super morbid, because like compared to the other 3 horsemen, I think death is probably like the least kind of gross. And also Halloween is coming up very soon, so I thought, why not, you know, this would be good. But so anyway, my concept for this week was obviously not to make the horseman, but to make the horse that he rides on, so it's the horse of death. The concept is that this was a horse that had a good life and then it drowned one day, and that's why its hair is kind of like messed up and weird looking, if that makes any sense. But this horse isn't evil in any way, it's just like, you know, it's helping Death to do what he has to do, so it's not like an evil character. It might look a little bit scary, but I promise you it's not supposed to be like evil in any way, so you don't have to be afraid of it creeping up at night and trying to kill you. The horse doesn't do that, the person on the horse does that. Whatever. Anywho, my concept, again, as I was saying, I didn't want it to be like terrifying and gross and weird looking, so I just wanted to go for like soft blue colors and silver and white and just make it like kind of not over complicated. So yeah, I'm just gonna show the sketch to you and show everything that's going on with it, and both the sculpting and the painting. Actually, in the painting there's a little part that has a tip about what to do if you have something as textured as the hair that this custom has, and also I'm gonna show you how I sculpt the hair, so that might be interesting for you. Once again, because it's gonna be a long video, there are timestamps in the description, so you can just skip the parts if you're not interested in seeing the sculpting, for example, or you just want to see the finished product or whatever. So check those, and let's just show you Death. So I'm going to be painting my death horse now. However, I'm not going to be showing you all of it because it's actually pretty boring. The colors that I'm going for are really subtle. It doesn't have any interesting details, so I'm just going to show you kind of the basics of what colors I use, and then I don't really know yet how I'm going to layer it, but I'm going to try to make it as interesting as possible. Please note a few painting techniques for you if you're intending to do something similar. If you have a textured, sculpted part like this one, if you have a really watered down paint, it will go nicely into these cracks and give the hair shadows. And then if you want to add highlights, you can take a really dry brush and put a little bit of paint on it and just stroke it so it doesn't go into the cracks, and it gives it a really nice three-dimensional look. So those are my tips, and that's what I'm going to be doing with this one, and let's just see what happens, but I'm going to try to cut it kind of short. But yeah, let's get to it. So here is Death in all its glory. Yeah, as you can see, it looks a little bit scary, but it's not supposed to be like a terrifying character. It's more kind of sad looking, at least to me. But yeah, I'm sorry if it is scary to some people, because that definitely wasn't the intention of it. What can I say about it? It was kind of hard coming up with how to kind of break these colors apart. as I had to keep a few things in the video, but the color was getting really muddy and like not very nice, so I kind of had trouble with that because I wanted both the body and the hair to be some shade of blue. But I think I managed to pull through, and I don't think it looks that muddy anymore. It just looks kind of skeletal and creepy. But so, yes, that's it for this week, and this custom will be up for grabs once I'm selling all of my face-off customs at once, so yeah, if you're interested in buying it, you can do that then. I will definitely keep you guys updated about when that will be. But for now, just enjoy tonight's episode of Face Off, and I will get back to you next week with another custom inspired by tonight's episode. So see you then, bye!